I still remember the exact moment my life changed forever. That it was 3 days before my wedding.my phone buzzed, and I smiled, thinking it was probably my dad asking about last-minute arrangements. But when I opened the message, my hands froze. If you go through with this wedding, you are no longer my son. Don't ever contact us again. That was it.no call.no explanation, just a text from the man who raised me. I tried calling him immediately, straight to voicemail. I tried again. Blocked. And my own father had cut me off with a single message. I sat there staring at my phone, feeling like the ground had disappeared beneath me. This was supposed to be the happiest week of my life, but suddenly it felt like everything was falling apart. All because I chose to marry someone I loved. Her name is Emily. She wasn't from a wealthy family. She didn't come from our status. But she was kind, loyal, and stood by me through everything. Me, she was perfect. My father, she was unacceptable. He had warned me before, but I never thought he'd go this far, that he'd actually erase me from his life. The wedding day came, and there was an empty seat where my father should have been. No family. No support, just a few close friends, and Emily standing beside me. But as I held her hand and said my vows, I made a silent promise, not just to her, but to myself, that I would build a life so strong no one could ever take it away from me again. The first year was brutal. We struggled to pay rent. There were nights we survived on instant noodles and hope. I worked a full-time job during the day and did freelance work at night. Emily supported me in every way she could, never once complained, never once made me feel like I had made the wrong choice. And slowly, things started to change. Opportunities came. I took risks. I failed. I tried again. And then something clicked. My small side hustle turned into a real business. Clients grew. Income grew. Within 2 years, we moved into our own house. I bought my dream car. And for the first time in my life, I felt truly independent, not because of money, but because I had proven something to myself that I didn't need anyone's approval anymore. Then one afternoon, my phone rang again. Unknown number. I almost ignored it, but something told me to pick up. Hello? There was a pause, then a voice I hadn't heard in 2 years. Son, it's me. My heart stopped. It was my dad. His voice sounded different, weaker. I didn't say anything at first. I didn't know what to feel. Anger, pain, relief, all of it at once. He cleared his throat and said, I know I don't deserve to call you, but I need your help. That sentence hit me harder than anything else. He needed me. The same man who disowned me was now asking for help. He explained that he had gotten into serious financial trouble, bad investments, legal issues, and now he needed my signature on some property documents that still had my name attached from years ago. I stayed silent for a moment, letting it all sink in. 2 years ago, he told me I was dead to him. Now, he needed me to save him. The irony wasn't lost on me. I asked him one question. Why should I help you? There was silence on the other end. Then he said quietly, because you're my son. I almost laughed. The same title he had taken away from me with a text he was now using as a reason. I took a deep breath and said, No, I'm not your son. You made that clear 2 years ago. He started to say something, but I didn't let him finish. You don't get to walk out of my life when it's convenient and walk back in when you need something. My voice was calm, but inside I was shaking. This wasn't easy, but it was necessary. I built everything I have from nothing. Without you, you don't get to claim me now. There was a long pause. I could hear his breathing, heavy and uneven. Then he hung up. No apology. No argument. Just silence again. But this time, it felt different. This time, I wasn't the one left broken. I put my phone down and looked around my home. Emily walked in and asked, Who was that? I smiled slightly and said, No one important. Because the truth was, he wasn't anymore. I had spent years chasing his approval, trying to be the son he wanted. But in losing him, I found myself. And that was worth more than anything he could ever give me.